Yeah, even with Starlink on right now still.
Oh.
Let's check how our solar 100 watts are doing. They're kind of...
We're not at the best angle.
No, we're on the wrong angle for them. But they're still getting sun. Okay.
But this panel's getting...
That one should be pumping. Oh, the 100 watts are getting 140 watts. So between 3 of them. So that's pretty good considering we're like faced away from the sun. They're not shadowed though. My dad and mom were still aboard my Tartan 42 for another week. It was time to make the most of their trip. I think that's it. Oh, no, there's still a couple feet. I like that leader, really helps.
Yeah.
The one that came with the Newmarket was garbage, just plastic, and
Really?
it didn't even work. This one works really well.
Oh. Must be, it's off now anyways.
Wow, that's awesome.
Oh,
A 120.
oh, it's right up there now, okay.
Okay, that's good. Looks like it's tight.
Yeah.
Much bigger sail. Much. Perfect wind for it. Should do a little bit more. It was a bit salty. Okay. Wow.
I'll give a little more power.
Yeah. Flying at just over 8 knots right now. The sea state's died down as we tucked around the corner, but the wind hasn't. It's probably actually faster now, over 20 knots. And we are flying along. I think this might be the fastest sail ever on Footloose.
Full hands on wheel steering. Oh, here we go. Hopefully we don't break it.
I know. Okay, we are sitting here in Tenakatita, which is our most southern point. It's going to be here, and it is about 12:30 in the afternoon. The sun is pumping, and I thought I'd do a little update on our new solar panels that we installed 28 days ago. And I've got a few facts for you guys. Again, big thanks to Lightleaf for sending us these panels. So the old setup was 3 100-watt panels in series, and those panels started getting really cloudy, and I noticed the consumption going down really quickly. They were about just under 2 years old. We had installed them in Canada, and at the time we had bought pretty much the cheapest panels we could get from Amazon. I don't remember the brand right now, but they were about just under $200, I think, per panel. So by the end of their life, one of them completely stopped working, and we were down to 2 panels. So up to 200 watts of power, and on a daily average, they were producing 75 watt hours, which isn't very much. That's a 6% efficiency rate, which is pretty garbage. They weigh about 1.8 pounds, and they were, like I said, just under $200 Canadian per panel. The new panels are their G-Leaf panel, and they're their lightweight carbon rigid panel. They weigh 5 pounds. They run in US $608 per panel. So a lot more, but we've learned with pretty much every boat project to not cut corners when it comes to bigger installs of things, and solar is definitely one of those that we probably should have just spent a little bit more money to begin with, but we wouldn't have had to replace them less than 2 years. That's the hope anyways with these ones. The new panels are 110 watts each, so that's 330 watts in total. Again, with about 6 hours of sun per day, that's an average of 1,000 watt hours a day, which gives it about a 51% efficiency. So they'll often get shading from the boom. In the morning light, they're not getting that low light. They're not getting the solar because it takes a while for the sun to get high enough. So about 6 hours per day where they're bringing in power. Currently, I'm running our heavy draws right now, other than just normal lights and our water pressure pump occasionally, is our Starlink. So I usually run that a couple hours a day. Our fridge compressor runs all the time. It doesn't turn off too frequently. It's a icebox conversion unit. And our water maker, I usually fill at least 1, maybe 2 jerry cans a day, and it's pretty low production unit, so it takes a couple hours to do that. So all in all, that is a total of 14.5 amps we're drawing right now, and along with our 200 watt panels, we're producing a total of 13.3 amps. So ultimately, we're super happy with how they've been performing, and I hope my attempt at being technical has helped prove that they've been a really awesome upgrade. So I guess the test of time will be in a couple years, within the 2-year mark, to see if they outlast our flexible panels. But as far as install, we've been sailing in some 25 knots the other day, and there was no sign of them lifting up, or we've literally just zap strapped them down and drilled through the edges. There's a 1-inch perimeter that you can drill through. So the install has been great. It was super easy, and the production level of them has been really awesome. My biggest complaint about the install has nothing to do with the panels, but the MC4 connectors, which again got from Amazon in bulk, have been really touchy, and there's one that I've replaced once already, but it keeps causing issues, and I have to really check the Victron app and make sure that they're actually producing, because they're wired in series. As soon as one connector is out, then the whole array is out, so kind of annoying, but that's part of solar. Okay, back to the episode. Just left Tennagateeta a little bit earlier than we were originally thinking. We were hoping to get down to Barra de Navidad, a really cool town just south of here. But the weather window says that Friday is our day to get around Cabo Corrientes. So we're breaking it up in chunks and heading out this morning when it's nice and calm before the afternoon winds pick up. Well, how about this? We're sitting in the anchorage in Chimela, keeping an eye on the weather, and we saw a sailboat go by, headed north with his sails up, which only means one thing: the wind's coming from the south. So we're taking advantage of that and heading up to Cabo Corrientes to go around it tonight. Having a lovely sail here.
Kate caught that just at that moment. I was all prepared.
I think you would have had it that time, though. I just had a better.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't come in.
Oh, it's out here.
Oh, well, yeah. There's what? Loki stuff.
Yeah, she's around.
Yeah. Oh, that's because they have it completely the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say the black weight's got to face the wind.
I for some reason thought the wind was coming.
Oh, 180 out.
Okay, I'm just making dinner. The wind has really picked up more than the forecast said. It's about 15 knots and we're motor sailing, beating into it. My mom's really not feeling so hot, but luckily we should be rounding the point somewhere around 11 to midnight, which means that's only like 4 more hours of this, so that's not too bad.